First tonight, it arrested a deadly road rage shooting in Riverview. This is Nightside. I'm Dave Wagner.
And I'm Courtney Robinson. It comes just 24 hours after a 61-year-old grandfather was killed.
The shooting happened yesterday afternoon on Highway 301 and Bloomingdale Avenue. This after deputies say 26-year-old Contavious Golston got into a fight with 61-year-old Stephen Powers.
Investigators say it started when Powers honked at Golston for cutting him off. From there, investigators say Golston started brake checking Powers, eventually pulling over after he believed Powers hit his car. That's when deputies say Powers got out of that van, walked up to Golston, and tried to throw a punch, but missed and fell onto his hands and knees. Investigators say Golston pulled out a gun.
Our homicide suspect fires 3 rounds into his back. He waits for a moment. He sees that he's still alive, so he fires 2 more rounds, striking him a total of 4 times in the back.
Deputies say Golston later pointed the gun at Powers' adult grandson before driving off. The sheriff's office says a nearby prep school caught the entire incident on camera.
Golston now faces several charges, including second-degree murder and aggravated assault with a firearm. He was already on probation for domestic battery with strangulation.
First at 5, a suspect is behind bars and a family is grieving after a man was shot and killed in a road rage incident over the weekend. Contavious Golston is charged with second-degree murder, accused of killing 61-year-old Stephen Powers Sunday on US 301 in Riverview. Golston appeared before a judge this afternoon. Fox 13's Kylie Jones is joining us live from the Hillsborough County Courthouse with the details. Kylie, bring us up to speed.
Well, the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says a flood of cell phone video and dash cam video helped first identify Contavious Golston, and surveillance footage from a school nearby captured the incident on camera. Today, I talked to Stephen Powers' longtime girlfriend, and she's heartbroken. She says he was a good man.
He was a good man. He was an honest man. He was a hard-working man, and he was a loving man.
As Vicki Mayer describes her longtime boyfriend, Stephen Powers, her heart is shattered.
Oh, dear God. I hurt. I hurt.
61-year-old Stephen Powers' life was taken on Highway 301 Sunday afternoon. The Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office says Stephen and his adult grandson were in their work van driving towards Bloomingdale Avenue when a black Mazda with 26-year-old Contavious Golston behind the wheel allegedly cuts them off. Sheriff Chad Chronister says Powers honks his horn and Golston responds.
He decides to start brake checking our homicide victim.
Investigators say Golston stops his car, so then Stephen gets out of his van.
He approaches the car. As our homicide suspect gets out of the driver's side of that car, our elderly gentleman throws a punch, misses, he redirects him and pushes him to the ground. The threat's over at that point.
But the sheriff says that's when Golston pulls out a gun and shoots Stephen 3 times.
He's already defenseless. He falls all the way to the ground. Our homicide suspect, seeing that he's still alive, says, I got to finish the job. Goes and fires 2 more rounds.
Deputies say Golston pointed the gun at Stephen's grandson before taking off. Chronister says Golston turned himself in Monday afternoon.
The next case that I have is Contavious Golston.
Handcuffed, Golston appeared before a judge virtually Tuesday afternoon.
He clearly is a danger to the community because he can't control his temper.
As Mayor wraps her head around this loss, she wants Stephen to be remembered for what he did for others.
He was always there for anybody that needed him. No matter time or day, he was there. Didn't ask questions, didn't want anything in return.
Now, as for that suspect, the state attorney says Golston is on probation and wasn't allowed to have a gun at this time. Today in court, a judge ordered him to stay behind bars pending a pretrial detention hearing that is set for next week.
Kylie Jones reporting tonight in Tampa. Kylie, thank you.